Okay, so I am making the Chelidonic Acid, and I had it stored in this larger beaker, and then I took it out and I crushed it up with mortar and pestle. It tends to be a little clumpy, so then it looks more like this when you're done. And then inside is I also put some phenanthrene, 110 phenanthrene, and I also put the copper in there. It's ground copper and a gram of phenanthrene, just about. And then I'm going to put the tetraline in there. Tetraline is here. It'll be 90 milliliters. Alright, so I have put the tetraline in. I tend to make like 4 or 5 just like ready to go, because the next step is just heating, and then I like to do the separations all together, but you don't have to do it that way. That's just how I do it. I'm using some of the round bottom flasks, which is totally fine. This is just leftover chelidonic acid from one of the syntheses, and I just didn't take the time to scrub it out, but it's not gonna like hinder anything. And then over here in the hood we have this reflux going. My stir bar is being upset, but yeah, so this is just a typical like reflux setup. I have the heat on pretty high, but that's okay because we want the sand to get hot relatively quick. Yeah, so this will go for like 3 or 4 hours. So this is what it looks like when it's refluxing. See, the condenser's sweating, things are stirring down here. Every once in a while it'll like spit up some heat, but that's okay. It's supposed to do that. I'll see if you can hear it. Yeah, so we'll come back in another hour and a half and we will filter it, and we will be ready to go for our separation. Alright, so over here I have set up a vacuum funnel, and then my flask and the vacuum's on. And then this reaction has cooled down, so I'm going to turn the stir bar off and turn the water off over here. And then this condenser can just come out, and I'm going to pick up this round bottom flask, and then come over here, and this can just get filtered. And there it goes. And there's the nice yellow liquid we'll see. And then this will be diluted with hexane and extracted with water, and then rotovac. So now I'm getting ready to filter. My new Pyrone's over here. It's just cooling off. And then this is my setup for filtering. The stuff down here is just this stuff that I've collected from earlier syntheses, and I'm going to do the separation all at once. Again, you don't have to do that. And then here's the leftover solids from some other syntheses. Again, you can just start with a clear funnel if you want. So now I'm going to take this And I'm going to swirl it around a little bit, make sure those solids are all like ready to get poured into the funnel. And then in it goes. So you can see it's still hot. Gotta turn the vacuum on here. And there it goes. It'll take it a little bit to filter just because all of those solids are in there. And then I'm going to come over here. I have a bottle of Tetralin, and I'm going to rinse the inside of this round bottom flask and all the solids. It tends to make like a hissing noise, which is totally fine and normal. And then take these rinsed solids and into the funnel. When you filter it hot, it tends to have this like yellow appearance, and I believe that is from the chelidonic acid and the ester that we make. So there's that, and then it'll filter and we will be ready to separate. Alright, so this is what it looks like after you have filtered out the solids. It's kind of like a nice orange yellow color, and I'm going to put this in a set funnel, and I'm going to use hexane first to dilute it. That's so that the tetralin doesn't go into the water. It has a tendency to, if you don't have the hexane in it, it's some weird property. But yeah, so this is diluted with hexane, and then I will put it in the set funnel and I will extract with water. And then I'm going to keep the water layer, and that water layer should come out looking something like this. So this is just one synthesis. It's pretty much the same color as this, maybe a little lighter, not as cloudy. So that will go on the rotovap soon. Something to note with this is that solids tend to form, and I'm guessing it's leftover ester or chelidonic acid, and it might be nice to filter it through with another filter. So yeah, there's your steps.